Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon.
There's the whistle.
Well, Alessandro Nesta turns defence into an art form. If you like your defenders slick and quick, this is the man.
Yeah, am I right in saying he started out as a fullback?
Yeah, I think he may have begun his career as a fullback, but he became a central colossus.
Davids. Gullit. Gullit!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Vietnam are looking to go forward now. Out towards the flank.
And that pass just didn't quite work.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
He's been bundled over, that is a foul. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Decent hit from there.
And it's Gullit. Caresses it through. He's cut it out. Great vision.
And here's Ibrahimovic.
Crosses it in.
Ferdinand.
He's having a go.
And he's managed to get rid. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
He won't be happy with that one.
Lahm showing good feet.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Davids,
And it's Lahm. And here's Gullit. Yep, it's a corner. Manchester United have their second corner now. Thuram can get it clear. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. It's a good spell of possession, this. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle.
He's got to have a go at this, and it looks straightforward.
Gullit! Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Absolutely terrific reflexes, goalkeeping at its very best.
Nesta calmly anticipates.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
That is good alertness.
Cruyff puts his foot on the gas. Nesta unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
Pelé.
Maybe goalless, but it is not without interest.
Well, it's certainly not a drab affair, Peter. It's had its moments.
And it's Davids. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And Cruyff! Oh, what about that? And that might well be that. A momentary lapse exploited with glee.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Ferdinand
Is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising.
Out to the left it goes.
Threads one in. Pullet is wide and looking to get onto this.
Manchester United can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Pelé. That's headed upfield. Davids. Now that looks a decent ball. Nice control. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Mbappe was only too happy to help out in defence.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's had it taken off him. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Pelé. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Pelé. That's an imaginative pass. Hullet. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps, that's not too much to ask.
Manchester United are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Manchester United really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Going to be disappointed with that. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Plays the ball back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Chips it through.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
There's the shot! Goal! They have come roaring back!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rein it in or suffer the consequences.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Little pass back.
We're in for an intriguing second half now, contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Cruyff receives it in a wide position. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Davids promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Hullet.
Is there any support? He might not need it.
Thuram gets it away. Hullet looking to penetrate opposition lines. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Van Dijk is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone.
Manchester United really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Lahm got a long way forward to join the attack. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Davids. Now there's a real chance! Pele, who does have an assist to his name. Cruyff. And here's Mbappe. Oh, bullet! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 9, Ibrahimovic. Number 5, Dennis Irwin. Number 22.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Bale. Number 8, Maldini. Number 7, Bukayo Saka.
It's a sharp pass.
Substitution in progress.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, he's intervened well there. Lahm. Manchester United really will have to throw everything at this now. Oh, there's a probing ball. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal. Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Lahm is always looking to play quality balls. And it's Cruyff. The less said about that pass, the better.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Bergomi with the slide tackle there. Davids. Maldini.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Maldini. And the shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And we're done. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, neither side could get over the line here. Perhaps
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
The action has already started. Kaká in the side, just about as box office as it gets.
Yeah, I totally agree. He, in many ways, the blueprint of the modern-day number 10, lauded for his simple and very graceful style of play. Really is a player who has the lot.
There's the shot! An early chance, their first of the game.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Defending of the desperate variety. And it's Roberto Carlos. Nedved.
Nedved with the delivery. And that should get the job done.
Roberto Carlos.
Lahm drives forward on the overlap.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy.
And he's heaved it away. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all.
I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Nedved. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Pele, Nedved. He's on it, can he get away? Backward it goes. He's shifting through the gears here. Nedved can see things others simply cannot. Searching pass he's played there.
Neither side yet able to find the net.
Manchester United finding their passes.
And it's Lahm.
Davids.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Oh, that's well spotted. Now that's well seen too.
Manchester United are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kaká will not want to lose out here, not against... And pull it! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Hullet. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Now that looks a decent ball. And this is Hullet. Hullet was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he get it through? Nesta trying to keep this in.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Hullet. Steaming Hullet! They want to be quick to recover this. And he comes up trumps again.
Hullet really must be thinking what more he could have done there. It's another inspired save.
Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Davids. Vieira. And it's Davids. He's a sharp little ball here. Hullet can be a real threat inside the box. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
I'd like to draw your
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Shuttle bus service.
And we're underway again.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Vieira. Pele, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Lam. Ball played for Nesta. Brilliantly cut out. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dink through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. And he's there to get it away. Manchester United have it back and can go again. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Looking for options for movement. Ibrahimovic could try cutting inside here. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Well, they can break here. Nicely spread. That's a lovely pass. Davids. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And Hullet! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Has a look and place it forward. Now he's got space here. Chips it through. Real chance! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. It's their second corner of the game. And that should get the job done. Vietnam are looking to go forward now. He's picked his way through. Whistle's gone, that's foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. He's shaping up to have a crack from here.
Someone's eyeing this up with real belief here.
Hullet! Oh, what a save from Van der Sar!
Cleared without hesitation. And he's managed to gift it back. Vietnam
Claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
corner number 2 then. Rijkaard clears. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. Rummenigge
Looking to get on the end of this. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
And he's there to retrieve it. Looking for the run.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Aims beyond the defence. Nedved.
Roberto Carlos. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
substitution for Manchester United.
Corner number 3 coming
11,
up.
Nedved. Number 14, Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Coming on the field.
It's a decent clearance.
Number 7,
Don't you just love the level of
Number
intensity
24,
here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest,
Substitution.
that's how it should be.
Shot at goal!
And he's taking no chances there.
And here's the chance to counter.
And he's being shifted off it. Vietnam desperately searching for the winner here. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Just 5 minutes remaining now.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And he's in on goal. Davids gets good distance on it.
Vietnam are looking to break at pace.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Danger averted for now.
Has been
Back
indicated.
in possession and ready to go again.
Now, can they get him away? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's Hullet. That's that, the end. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United certainly had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have...
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game, it's Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
And we're underway.
Well, Peter, it's a joy to have a chance to watch one of the finest to emerge from the African continent, Samuel Eto'o. He backs up his goals with a really strong work rate, and he's always effective, whether on or off the ball.
Yeah, fantastic talisman for his nation.
And more discipline than people credit him.
Oh, well played.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Kaka. Vietnam looking to pass their way through. Lam
Proves too strong, too smart.
Cruyff.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Always onto this.
And that's a simple one for the keeper. And it's Nedved. Nedved going face-to-face with his great rival. Probing pass. Dink through. He has a look up. Eto'o might just make this.
Cruyff. Cruyff will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hullet. That is a great pick out. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nesta promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's gone back to the keeper. Can he spark a counter here? Pinches it off him.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
Kaka, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Manchester United do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, nice touch.
And it's Davids. He's being urged to shoot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
What a throw in. Rodri.
And that pass isn't the best.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And the shot!
Ambitious ball here. And he's gone direct here. Nesta gets over and intercepts.
Cruyff.
Nicely spread. Looking for the run. Thinks about the shot.
He can get that clear.
That has not gone well.
He's having a go!
It's loose now and they want to get it back. Nesta gets it clear. Davids. Rummenigge.
Oh, super find. Oh, just skip.
And this is Eto'o. He's in a great position here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bergomi. Looking for a runner. It's a promising position.
Ah, good steal, he just read it.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
That's an untidy challenge, free kick given.
Rodri. And it's Davids.
Eto'o.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Bergomi.
Did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Kaká.
He's got away.
And that's a dangerous ball.
Cruyff. There's the whistle for half-time.
So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Smoking is only permitted in designated areas within these grounds.
And the second half gets underway.
Both sides defensively robust up to now. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Vietnam clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Mbappe has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. That has ended up in no man's land.
Tries to get it clear.
Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. The pass has gone astray. Davids. Now there's a...
Mbappe! And yes, it's there! And finally, he has breathed life into the game. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Manchester United are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
So what can they make of this? Vieira calmly anticipates.
The message is clear, none shall pass.
And here's Eto'o. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Tries to pass it through. Lahm plays it in.
Substitution for Manchester United.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
That has earned a reprieve for the time being. Vietnam appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple. Manchester United have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Irwin
Gets into some space.
chance!
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Nedved plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
That's a promising run he's making on the right. And this is Hullet. There's a no-nonsense tackle.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Oh no, this does not look good.
Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Bale has been caught there, it's a foul. And he lines up a cross. Into the last quarter of an hour.
Manchester United surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And it's Eto'o. Manchester United are leading here through the only goal of the game, scored early in the second half. 1-0 the score. And he's picked it up out wide. And that's gone loose. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Swept in. Cruyff. Still just that single goal and we are nearly done. And the pass is intercepted. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Nesta. Here's Vieira. Now it's Eto'o. Nicely weighted ball. He's in space and looking for option. Great chance! That's another chance! It's off target and by quite a way.
Substitution for Manchester United.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Number 5, Dennis Irwin.
Manchester United close now to seeing this one through to the end.
Number 8,
Vieira does really well to win the ball there. Looking to play him in. Now it's Pelé.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes.
Eto'o.
Hullet can be a real threat inside the box.
And Hullet! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And that is as far as it goes. Manchester United have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, this game looked to have 0-0 written all over it, but credit to them. They upped their game in the end, and I thought they got what they deserved.
Kindly contact a nearby member of staff.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.